Good afternoon and welcome to Brazos Fiber Works. My name is Jennifer. I am the owner and dyer behind Brazos Fiber Works. On this channel, I talk about knitting, spinning, crocheting, maybe some weaving and sewing to come, life news, shop news, all of that good stuff. So if that sounds like something you would enjoy, please stick around today. I do have a finished object. I have works in progress. I have a giveaway, which I will talk about a little later. Welcome. If you are new here, thank you so much for clicking on that button and coming along. I hope you enjoyed today's video and decide to subscribe to this channel. If you're a returning viewer, thank you so much for coming back. You guys know you mean the world to me. I just love this fiber community. All right, you guys. So where can you find me? You can find me on Instagram at Brazos Fiber Works. I have a Facebook page. I don't post on there a whole lot, but it is Brazos Fiber Works. I have a hand-dyed yarn business, so I have hand-dyed yarn, project bags, notions, all that good stuff. It's brazosfiberworks.com. If you need to get a hold of me, you can email me, jennifer@brazosfiberworks.com. And we also have a Ravelry group. So I am jnbcrafty on Ravelry, and our group is Brazos Fiber Works. Over there you will find, we have some make-alongs, we have some monthly sock knit alongs or crochet alongs, let's just call them make-alongs. We have a spinning thread, we have a weaving thread. If you would like to join our group, please come and introduce yourself. Just jump right in. We love having new people. All right, so today it is, let's see, I don't have my watch on today, but it is Wednesday, March 5th. It is 12:30 in the afternoon. I just made myself a cozy cup of coffee and it is warm. It's not too chilly here. I'd probably say it's probably in the maybe 60s. The last couple of days, it has been so windy. Yesterday, it was just crazy. I have never seen it that windy. And people just did not want to go out in that. I had to work yesterday. We were so slow. I had tons of stuff to do, but it's just in our area when the weather is bad, nobody likes to go out. But today it looks pretty good. It's nice weather. It's beautiful outside. I don't know if I'm gonna have a chance to go out there and do anything. I have so much to do inside today. But I don't know, maybe I'll just, go outside and knit, or we'll see. But let's start talking about my finished object. Now, if you guys follow me on Instagram, you might have already seen that I finished this. I can't remember. I might not have actually posted it because I was kind of wanting to do it here. So let me grab a quick drink of coffee. All right. So my finished object today is my Fairground socks. The pattern is by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. I absolutely love this pattern. It is, I think, originally designed for self-striping yarn, but I thought it would look so pretty in just a plain, like variegated speckled yarn. So I decided to knit them up. The yarn is last week I talked about it being my February Enchanted Pages yarn from Chelsea Yarns. It is actually January. I got it in February, but it is technically the January Enchanted Pages sock set. So this was the little coordinating mini. This was the main color. I did it in a size small, so I did the 56 stitch cast on. I did 20 rounds of 2x2 ribbing. I don't remember what the ribbing and the pattern called for. It might have been 2x2, but that's always my preferred cuff. And then I can't remember how many repeats, but I did, it equaled to 50 rows on the leg. I added in that contrasting color in the heel. It's just a regular heel gusset. And then I continued on the pattern on the top, and I went for about 7 inches till I decided to decrease for the toe. So these socks are for my daughter's soon-to-be sister-in-law. and I am going to get those off into the mail to her this week. When I knit socks, I always, most of my projects, I knit on Chalgu red lace needles. I do magic loop, and I use a size 1 needle. So yes, I am so excited to get those off to her. I know she will love them. But that is my only finished object for today. I'm really close to getting another project done, so let's talk about whips. So the one that I am so close to getting done is this. This is my granny square blanket. It has little granny squares. And I started it, I believe, a couple of years ago at least. I think it was a couple of years ago. I started putting in my Homespun House Patreon minis in it. I get 3 10-gram minis a month for the level that I'm in. She sends them each month. And then in 2023, I got her Christmas Advent. So I put those in there. So most of this yarn in here is a Homespun House. I did start adding my Yarn Cafe Creations, Dragon Horde yarn, Harry Potter Advent, I think from 2022. And then there's not a whole bunch of that in there yet. And then, like I said, my Ruby and Roses Advent that I got in 2023. And then I just started adding all different kinds of minis in here. So I don't think I can actually show you the whole thing. I think it's gonna be too big. But here is most of it. So it is, I measured it before I added on this row. So here's my current row. These are the 3 minis right here. This one, and this one. That are my Patreon Homespun House minis for January. And then I added in these 3. So this is the row that I started on. So I measured this the other night, the blanket, and it is 40 inches by 48. 40 inches by 44. So it was 40 inches wide, 44 inches long. And so I had reached out to my members in my Brazos Fiber Works Ravelry group and asked for their opinions on how long do they think I should go with this. So I added on, so there was a few different responses, but like all pretty much the same. So I started adding on this row. And then after I get this row, which I only have, let's see, I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 more little granny squares to go in this one. And then I think I'm gonna add another row, and then I'm going to measure it again and see how it is. Because I think by then it will be big enough. So I am really trying, I'm gonna try to get this one done by next week, because I really want to get this done off the needles and one of my whips that I can cross off the board. So, but yeah, I absolutely love this blanket and I will love to get it done. I'm not using any pattern. It's just little granny squares that I am attaching as I go. But I did forget to talk about, I have a finished spinning object. So technically I do have another finished object that I forgot to talk about. So let's go back to that. So if you guys were here last week, you know I was participating in the Spin Together. I was on the West 7th Woolies for West 7th Wool in Fort Worth. And I was spinning on my drop spindle. And I think the color or the fiber that I was spinning was from Fiber Lady. It was bamboo, alpaca, and merino. Yeah, I was spinning on my drop spindle. So I finished it. It's a 2-ply. I ended up plying it on my my e-spinner. And you guys, it's so pretty. I definitely want to see if I can get another bundle of it and spin it and be able to at least make something out of it. I'm not sure what. If you guys have any ideas what would look great with something with bamboo, alpaca, and a little bit of merino, I would be very interested in seeing what your guys' thoughts are on that. I honestly don't know. I don't know a whole lot of projects to put or to make with bamboo. So if you guys have any suggestions, please comment below. Yeah, love, love, love it. So I got this one and then I got this little one. So I wrote down my numbers from my nitty naughty that I wrapped it on, and I haven't tallied it. I have to take a picture of it today, get it sent in. They're due by Friday, but I'm gonna try to get it today since I work the next couple days. My fiber from Malabrigo that I was spinning, I did not get any more done on that. I ran out of time, unfortunately. So yes, that I don't even know how to count, if I can count it. I'm gonna reach out to my leader for the team and see what her thoughts are on that, but it might be a watch for count, but I was spinning that one for a purpose, so I didn't want to hurry and spin it and just to have something. So I don't know, we'll see, but I did get this one done and it was spun on my drop spindle. So yes, that is my other finished object that I forgot to talk about. Now let's get back to whips. All right, let me just take a drink of coffee really quick. Okay, so let's start talking about my 2025 Stunning String Studios. I don't know why I always get that wrong. Make along for the year. So if you guys have been here, I am doing their mystery knit along for 2025. Sorry, I feel like there's fiber in my nose. So we were doing the Mayfair hotel shawl, and last week I showed you I was knitting along the bottom. I'm still knitting along the bottom, but it's coming along. I'm definitely going to be done before the next one starts in April. But I will show the progress there. But in this mystery knit along, we're also reading the series by C.J. Archer. It is the Cleopatra Fox Mysteries. And I just started on Murder in the Drawing Room. So I am absolutely loving this series. If you guys haven't read it, if you like mysteries, it's really good. It is like set back in the old days, but I enjoy it thoroughly. All right, so let me show you my progress on the shawl. Okay, so I don't want to lose. Okay. All right, so let me see if I can turn it around. This is the shawl from the top. It's kind of hard to see because it is in lace. So this is the edging that we are doing for the bottom of the shawl. Can you see that? So last week, I think I was like right here. I got this far. So I've gotten about the same width done. It's curling up, so it's not gonna show you exactly what it looks like, but it does have beads. Super cute. So I am, let's see. I think about halfway through there. So this one, the bottom part, like you really have to be paying attention. So it's not something like I can just knit on while we're watching TV at night or anything. Like I really have to pay attention. So I try to get a couple sections done, a couple repeats done every night. So that is what I'm working on. I'm going to at least try to get halfway through this part by next week, and then hopefully the week after that I will be done. It will be blocked and everything. It's definitely taking a lot longer than I thought it would be. Like the shawl itself knit up so quick. So it started January 1st, and for 7 weeks they dropped parts of the pattern, and it would take me like maybe 2 or 3 days to complete those parts of the pattern. But this edging is taking a little bit more. I think it's a little bit more work. I think that's why they ended up giving us a whole month to complete it and block it. But I'm loving it. It is turning out so pretty. I love the beads. I love knitting with beads now. I had never done that before. And this was the color that I chose. You got to pick your color. I believe it was crimson was the color. So yes, and these are the little beads that I'm putting in it, kind of like a gold color. So yeah, I'm enjoying it, and it will be done soon. And that is sitting in my Starry Nights bag from Brazos Fiber Works. And the new one, so I got to pick the colors for the one that starts April 1st. It is a 2-color. So I can't wait to get that in the mail this month and show you guys the colors I chose. But let's get on to my next work in progress. So my next work in progress is my Jelly Roll Blanket by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And I did get a little done since last week. So let's see, I know I put a marker in here. Okay. Right here where the markers is where I left off last week. So I got the green done, I did the blue, and then I just started on this like dark pinky red color. So let me turn it the other way. So here is what it is looking like. And then here's all the rest of it. So I can't wait to get done with the 5th row. But yeah, this is how much I have done on the 5th row so far. So I'm loving it. I'm enjoying it. It's an enjoyable knit at night while we're watching TV, because I pretty much don't have to think about it. It is back and forth, but it's just something you can just keep knitting on and watching something at night with my husband. So yes, that is it, and it is sitting in my Brazos Fiber Works tote bag that came in my 2023 Advent. And then I think this is the last thing I've been working on. I do believe. So, well, actually I just started it. So I really tried to not cast on another pair of socks, but I want to be, like, I always need something small to carry with me to knit along, like mindless knitting, and something that like I know I'm going to get done. Also, I did tell my mother-in-law that I would knit up a pair of socks for the lady who does her nails. So I cast on this pair of socks. I'm doing the same pattern as I did in here. I'm doing the Fairground socks by Kay Jones of the Bakery Bears. And the sock set I have had for a few years. It was a Homespun House kit that I bought. It was like, it came with a project bag, yarn, some other little goodies. I don't remember what it was. But let me show you the yarn. This is the main color. And I didn't save the label. I threw it out, so I don't even know what it was called. And this is the coordinating mini for it. So that's the yarn. And yeah, so I am doing the same. I'm doing another size small. I only did 15 rows of the 2x2 ribbing on this one. It is gonna be a little bit shorter in the leg length and in the foot length for this person. And so, yes, I decided to cast on another one of those patterns because I feel like I like to keep going when it's like a short repeat pattern and you can memorize it and it just keeps you going. This is like a 4-row repeat. And so it just keeps me wanting to go to the next 4, the next 4. So yes, I started on this a couple days ago and yeah, I hope she likes them. I'm sure she will. They're hand knit socks, but she saw, it's for my mother-in-law's, I think I just said that. It's for my mother-in-law's lady who does her nails, her nails. And she saw my mother-in-law's socks that she was wearing and wanted to know where she got them. And so my mother-in-law told her that her daughter-in-law knit them for her and she really liked them. So my mother-in-law is wanting me to make her a pair. So that's what I am doing. So I do have like a purpose for knitting these. So I want to get these done. I'm not sure if I'll have them done by next week. I have so many projects that I'm working on. Oh, and I still have one more works in progress. So this is not the last one. But yeah, it is. I'm doing it on size 1, Chalgu red lace. And yes, I think I said it was a 56 stitch cast on. So I am enjoying that, and that is sitting in my Homespun House Knitting Unicorns bag. I don't know if this was the bag that came with it. I don't think it was, but I did buy a few of her kits when she had like bag kits that came together. All right, so the last work in progress, let me pull up the pattern name because I think I know what it is, but I don't want to say it wrong. Let's see. It is the Chelsea Tea by Shaina Bilow. It was a pattern, I believe, that was written up for Advents, for Chelsea Yarn Advents. Like for the idea of the year. I think like every year she does her Advents, there's also like a pattern she recommends for it or that she's working on with her Advent, something like that. Because I know this last year there was the shawl and I had thought about doing the shawl, but I just wasn't sure if I would wear it. So this one, I feel like I will wear this one. So it's the Chelsea Tea. I feel like it's going to be a quick knit up. I am using my Chelsea Yarn Advent Minis. I did talk about I really wanted to put those into some kind of apparel. So yes, I decided on the Chelsea Tea. I wanted to start knitting with those minis. And so I'm not very far. I got 2 minis in, but here is what it looks like so far. So it's a top down. You knit separate the shoulders, the front and back shoulders, and then I think we're going to attach it and put it in the round. So I believe this part is going to be part of the sleeve. And this is the back. I think it's the back. Yeah, it's the back of the sweater. So I think it technically goes this way. Try not to mark it off take it off the needles because I don't have any stoppers on it. But it's on her sparkle base. So these are the first 2 colors. So it's kind of, oops, am I showing you the wrong side? So yeah, I'm hoping it's going to be a quick knit since it's a tee. I don't have to do a bunch of sleeves. I think these are size 7 Chalgu needles. So yeah, this is all I have so far. But again, it is using my minis. I am trying to get all of my Advent minis put in to projects finished. So that way I don't have them sitting around for next year's Advents. So that is it for my works in progress. That is it for knitting, crochet, spinning. I had all of those in this episode, so I'm so proud of myself. I am going to try to keep up my spinning. Like I said before, I really want to spin with a purpose, and that Malabrigo fiber is going to be for that. I do have tons and tons of 4-ounce bats that I used to be a part of a fiber club, and I have so many of those. So I think with those, I am going to just start spinning my drop spindle, and because I had so much fun doing that at least the next 4-ounce bat that I do spin, I am going to spin on my drop spindle. So it may take me a little while, but I am going to at least start trying to spend 15 minutes a day when I can get that in. And that way I am to keep going on my spinning. I'm using what I have in my stash and trying to get through that. And then hopefully by the end, I will figure out what to make with all of those yarns. I have so many beautiful hand spun yarns, and I need to figure out what to do with them. I just don't know. I don't want to make a ton of hats, you know. I thought about weaving them, but I don't know what to weave them in that I would use. So yeah, a lot to think about, but I definitely want to keep spinning the fiber that I already have because I have a lot of it. All right, shop news. Spring yarn, I think I will have it ready by next week. We will see how my recording goes. So I have inventory at work next week on Wednesday. So I actually don't have off any of next week until Friday. Friday we're planning on going to a RV show. It's the weekend before my husband's birthday. So I know I had talked about, I didn't know what we wanted to do. We were gonna try to go camping, but with it being spring break week, there's just nothing available at this point. So we're gonna go to an RV show. We're almost completely done painted with our cornhole boards we were making for Valentine's. So I think between going to the RV show and the cornhole boards being done by then, we will just like hang out and, you know, enjoy the weather and everything, because I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off, so I'm so excited. But back to recording wise. So I haven't figured out yet what days I'm going to record next week. It might turn into be where I record a couple days in a row, put it together, and still have that available for you next Thursday. That's my plan. That's my hope. If not, it will definitely come out next week. I just don't know what day, but I am planning for Thursday again. So I was talking about the spring line coming out. So that will hopefully be out by next weekend. Valentine's minis, my leftover minis, I have all in a 10 skein package, and those are available in the shop now. So if you would like to grab them, I think there's 3 of them left. Those are there. It's just the 10 gram minis by themselves. Those are the colors from my 2025 Valentine's box. If you would like to join our Ravelry group, we do have a group on Ravelry. It is Brazos Fiber Works, like I mentioned before. We have make-along, so we have a yearly make-along right now that is just trying to knit, crochet, weave, spin, whatever. All of our current whips that we have on our needles, on our spinning wheels, looms, all that stuff. So that is over on Ravelry. So if you would like to join the Ravelry group, we do have a monthly sock knit along. We have spinning threads, we have weaving threads, like I mentioned all before. I'm sorry I'm repeating myself. But we have all of those over there. I think I'm going to open up a thread for a swap. That way we can just try to team members together. And if you would like to be a part of a swap and gift each other whatever. I'm gonna open that up, so all the details will be in there within the next few days. Nothing, it's not gonna be anything fancy, just, you know, something like, we don't always have time to knit, crochet, make ourselves, you know, things, and maybe somebody will gift us one of those, you know. I mean, I'm gonna kind of leave it open to, do we want to, is something to be made that we give the other person? Are you wanting to get, like, are you wanting like yarn, fiber, you know, whatever it is. So we have that over there. I have my monthly tea and yarn subscription that is over on brazosfiberworks.com. It is for a skein of hand-dyed yarn with a coordinating mini and some loose leaf tea with a tea bag. And there could be some months where I throw a little extra in there, but that is a monthly subscription that is over on my website. If you would like to join that, head over to brazosfiberworks.com and click on that monthly subscription to get yourself in. 2025 Advents, I will talk about next week in my episode. I will let you know what the theme is, when it is going to go live, and you guys, I'm so excited. I still have my holiday yarn on sale over in my shop. So if you would like to go check that out, grab some discounted yarn, head over there. I have a giveaway this week. So I thought it'd be fun to give away a subscription color that I did last year. And this was my Seaside colorway. So after we got back from the cruise, we had some pictures, and this was a picture from when we were seaside. It comes with this cute little, owl marker. And it is on my fingering base. It's a 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And then I'm also going to be adding in this cute little stitch marker by Simply Serving. So these were in my Valentine's box. I think I have it upside down, sorry. These were in my Valentine's box, super cute. Lindsay made these for my boxes, and I have some left over, so I want to give those out. So these two are going to be part of the giveaway. So what do you have to do for the giveaway? Just comment below and let me know what are spring colors that you are thinking of casting on, and what are you going to cast on for spring. I really would like to know, like, what colors do you guys enjoy knitting up in the spring, and what kind of patterns do you like to knit them in or crochet them in, whatever. Just let me know below, and next week I will pull a winner and let you know who has won. All right, so that is all the giveaway. Life news, I started reading the Murder in the Drawing Room by CJ Archer. Love it. I am just so excited about that series. I just absolutely love it. Like, I can't, like, sometimes I'm like, come on to the next month so I can read the next book. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, not this weekend, next weekend, we are gonna go to an RV show. We're just gonna hang out outside, probably barbecue, I don't know. We might go spend the day and go do something else too. I don't know, but kind of leaving it up to my husband since it is technically like his birthday weekend. So I don't know, he hasn't even told me what he wanted or if he wants anything. So we'll have to see what he says about that. The gym, I need to start going to the gym and working out. I still haven't done that. I need to actually put some clothes together today because I get off at 2:30 the next couple days, and it's early enough to where I can go work out before I have to come home, figure out dinner and all that. So I think I'm gonna start that tomorrow if I can remember to get my clothes in the car tonight. So I need to remember to do that tonight. Yesterday, I hadn't baked cookies in like 2 years because, you know, I lost a bunch of weight and I wasn't baking anymore. And like, I know it's something like my husband really enjoys because he kind of like every so often he'll make like comments about, yeah, you used to make me cookies. And so last week I made a batch of cookies and we went all through those. And last year I had bought some gluten-free flour. So it was some flour that Kay, the crazy sock lady, uses. And I bought it with, I think I bought carob chips. And it, you know, it's funny because carob chips, when I was a teenager, I could find those in a lot of places like health food stores and things. And I cannot find them anywhere now, only online. So last year I'd ordered some and I ordered them off Amazon. It took like 3 weeks to get here. And then when they got here, it was so hot that day that they left them in, instead of like delivering them to the house, they left them in my mailbox. So by the time I got them, they were liquefied. So I had to put it in the freezer, let it freeze, and then I got it out and just like put it in a bag and started hammering it with a meat tenderizer just to like break it up into pieces. So I had made cookies, but I still had flour left over. So, and then I had got some coconut sugar instead of using regular sugar. And so yesterday I was like, you know, I have all that ingredients to make gluten-free cookies. I'm gonna do that. So here's one of the cookies. So it's gluten-free, coconut sugar. Yes, it does have white chocolate chips. So I know it has sugar, but it's a little bit less of regular sugar. And then has pecans. So I made these up, you guys. They're so good that I need to not eat them. So yeah, I'm trying not to eat them. I did not tell my son or my husband what they were made out of or anything like that, because as soon as if I would have said anything, they would have been like, oh yeah, I can taste it and whatnot. So I didn't say anything, and they both ate them yesterday, loved them, they didn't faze them. So yeah, I'm not telling them, they don't know. So yes, but yes, they did. They don't taste any different than regular cookies. They're actually, they taste so good. But yeah, that was like my little baking thing that I did yesterday that I didn't tell anybody what was in there. But I made those, watching, you know, I feel like there's so many episodes or so many shows that we're watching because we don't have like regular TV channels. So we like stream everything. So whether it's on like Netflix or Paramount or Hulu. So we always try to find, something to watch, some kind of series, and some of them, they don't come on to like certain days of the week, so we have to wait. But we started watching Only Murders in the Building, and it has Steve Martin, Martin Short, Selena Gomez, and it is like, you know, when I first saw the title and I saw it, I was like, I don't know about that. But then we started watching it. It is so funny. We just watched we got to season 4. I believe it was, I think it was episode 10 we watched last night. And that was the last one. It says they stream new on Tuesdays. I don't know if that's true. We'll see on Tuesday. Was it next? I don't know if one would have dropped yesterday. But we'll have to see if it's still like current on the next day they're coming out, or if we have to wait for the next season. I don't know, but I'm sure like some of you guys have already watched it or heard about it. But yeah, it was a cute series. I guess, yeah, I mean, it's cute, it's funny. But so we've been enjoying watching that, and yeah, I don't know what we're gonna find next. I feel like we've watched so many series that I don't know. But we'll find something, or we'll just have to wait till our constant like Tuesday, Thursday, Sunday things drop, all that. But yeah, we enjoy watching that, and we just finished what we could in that series. Let's see, anything else-wise news? I don't think so. My daughter still has her wedding planning going on, but I think everything's kind of like, we don't have to do anything right now. So I don't know when the next thing, I don't know, I'm kind of leaving it up to her to, you know, get things done. I want them to be like the biggest, you know, it's all their decisions. We're just here to support. So I'm not sure what the next thing on her list is. I bought her a book. She has the app downloaded. So like she knows things she's supposed to be looking on. So she'll ask me, she's like, Mom, is there anything else I should be doing? And I was like, I bought you the book. You have the app. Like, you need to tell me what's your next step. Cause she's not here. I don't have her checklist. So yeah. But yeah, I think that's all I have for this week. I hope you guys are enjoying your soon-to-be spring weather. I think we're finally coming out of the winter weather, hopefully. I don't know. Sometimes, like, I remember the first couple years we lived in Texas, it snowed in April, which was crazy. But, so I don't know. I don't know what's going on with the weather. One day it'll be warmer, one day it'll be freezing cold. So I don't know, but I hope you guys are enjoying the weather where you are. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you back here next week. Bye.